today, which is going to be talking about the most amazing aspects of filmmaking, because that's a craft that we all want to learn, we all want to try, and we all want to excel in. So therefore, hi friends, welcome back to my vlog. Today I'm going to take you back in the days when I started reporting for Sahara Samay News channel, and I'm going to tell you about this really important outdoor shoot that I first did with a very well-known camera person, Neeraj Tiwari. So I was told by my bureau chief, who happened to be at that time Mr. Sudhir Chaudhary, a very well-known journalist today. So he told me to go for this shoot, which is up in the Himalayas, and he gave me 4 words: Haridwar, and then one more stop, and then one more stop, and then one Dharamshala or something where I had to reach. And I had no idea about the story because there was no time and we had to rush. The reporter who was going to cover the story had fallen ill and could not go, so I was the replacement. I was a new journalist. For me, this was a big opportunity because I hardly got to go outdoors, and it's a dream project for any journalist to be able to go outdoors and cover stories on location outside of Delhi. I was in Delhi at that point. So we went. We took the car, office car, the assistant, the camera and all the equipment, and we left. En route, we followed 4 words that I had as far as the location is concerned. Point 1, and then to point 2, then to point 3, and point 4. We just kept going up and up in the Himalayas. And Neeraj Tiwari was getting so upset with me because I had no idea about the shoot. And I didn't have the courage to ask Sudhir Chaudhary, sir, about what is the story all about, where are we going. He just told, go, you have a shoot, rest of the information will be provided to you. And I went. And at that point, we did not have WhatsApp and all those fancy things. We just had to rely on our gut feeling and our phone and whatever information we were given from our sources or from the bosses or whatever. So I was too eager to go, and I just sat in the car and I left. We reached the location, and you know where we had reached? While climbing all these stops, 4th point was in this place called Yamunotri. And it was so cold there, it was in minus, and I had no idea where we were headed, what we had gone there for, what was going on. It's only after I went there, I reached there, I met this person called Vimalendu Jha, and they were doing a very beautiful story on the Yamuna, how it gets polluted from Yamunotri, where it melts as a glacier, down to Delhi. So that was the very first assignment I did. So the shoot was amazing, the story was amazing, but my cameraman was very angry with me because I was not prepared. I had not told him to bring a sweater or socks or anything of that sort. And he was very upset with my unprofessionalism, which was totally unintended. And I kept on crying. I felt so bad. I felt so useless as a reporter. I thought, oh my God, this is doomsday and I'm horrible. I'm good for nothing and whatever. And then, you know what? That one moment when magic happened. I was walking down the mountain. We were carrying all this equipment. I was actually carrying the tripod for him. And there were, all these students that we were covering. And we were coming down, and I all of a sudden felt this sudden surge of energy, and I just felt this sudden surge of blessing that, oh my God, I can do this. I don't know what, but I can do whatever it is. And I thought, why don't I turn this into a half-an-hour episode looking like a documentary film? And that was the very first time I had taken any initiative of any sort in this channel. I called my boss, Shireen ma'am, and I told her, I want to do this. I told Sudhir sir, I want to do a documentary film and not just a 5-minute story for which I was sent there. I can do so much more here. And I started working. I remember all night I sat on the floor of that hotel room, that Dharamshala actually. I was sitting on the floor all night alone. I was writing my script. And I was writing my script in whatever paper I could get, on the corners of the newspapers, on whatever paper I could get my hands on. We just had paper and we just had pen. So just with the 2 tools of paper, pen and creativity, I just put down my script all night. By 6 in the morning, I had the script ready, and we only had 1 day left to shoot. I started rolling at 7 a.m. I had requested the team to be there, and just like this, I stood there and I said, let's do this. And we started shooting, and I'm telling you, this story became so famous. The channel played it on prime time for almost a week. I have been told it was discussed in Ministry of External Affairs, and this story gave me so much confidence. And from where I started as being this novice reporter who had no idea and who was completely useless and was not able to tell the story and had no information about where we are headed and was not prepared for the shoot, or had not prepared the team for the shoot, from being that to being this reporter who had taken courage and told the story to the best of her ability, worked hard towards it and worked creatively towards it. I'll share some of the links on this page. And that is how I built my very first, most important outdoor location shoot, which I'm so proud of and I'm so happy about. But I also want to thank Neeraj Tiwari, my very dear friend now and senior camera person, for scolding me and for teaching me how to be a professional and how to be really hardworking, sincere. Until today, we continue to work and have worked on really big projects for really big clients and continue to look forward to dreams and fulfilling them together. So with this, I end this vlog. I hope you enjoyed this story of my very first outdoor shoot. I'll be back with more such vlogs. So stay tuned and see you next time.